Bay. It's Entertainment Week, people. So right now we're joined by Lady Remy right over here, and you know the boss child and ready to be a child.
Up move, up move.
All right. So you know what today I'm going with? We're talking about the entertainment industry. Topic for today. What do you think about entertainment today, and what are your views on where it's going? So we see what go on in entertainment. We know what they go on in entertainment. We see how the youths them portray themselves now. We see the impact them have on the youths on the outside, the youths growing up, the youths that look up to them, the youths that want to, pursue a career in music, a career in entertainment. I mean, the image that they put out there is good or bad, sometimes, everybody have their own views, everybody have their own points on what is actually happening. Right now, we want to hear from the people on the inside as recording artists, both of y'all. So, Lady Remy, question, straight out to you. What is entertainment today, and what are your views on where it's going?
The world is moving. Let me just say that. It's not a stagnant place, it is moving. And so it's moving, music is moving too. So at the end of the day, once upon a time, music would be the same as today, because we're in a different era. So at the end of the day, everybody just doing their thing. And besides, music is a big thing. Music is it's a language. And everybody speaks different language. And it's an expression as well. So you don't know, say, it's going to come in all different type of form. It's a different era. So music is going to be different.
And specifically dancehall music. What are your views on that now?
My thing about dancehall music is that we don't have enough artists. I don't think there is nothing wrong with dancehall music right now. As I said, music is a moving place and it's changing. The only problem is I do not think we have enough artists out there to represent us. That's it.
All right, cool. Boss, Chilanda.
Yeah, man, bless
Same
up.
question to you, What entertainment, dancehall specifically, what is it now in your eyes, and what are your views on where it's going?
Alright, dancehall now, so dancehall evolve, Every year, a different generation of artists, different generation of listeners emerge and come forth, support the brand reggae, dancehall in Jamaica. What I see now in dancehall, I see a big era called social media where everybody is using social media now to really push their talent, get their talent out there. It's not like back then when, the media was limited to promote your content and, to, get a bus, as them would say. It kind of easier now to me, and it comes with disadvantage and advantages, because you can go in your room now and take up a computer and record a song. The grooming where an artist will have, them not really have it. So it's not that we have artists, but as Remy say, artists that can represent us on a global scale, because if them do certain type of interview, them last. Them don't know what to say, them don't know how to answer, them don't know how to put them things together, right? So remember we have workshop, Jacob always have workshop, and I feel that most of these artists that come about now for the last 8 years, they should take into consideration training, professional seminars regarding the music and how to conduct themselves in the industry.
People don't really know what is Jacob.
Jacob, Jamaica Associations of Composers, Authors and Publishers. This is a society that you register your music, you register your artist name, it's an intellectual property company. They secure your rights, your rights regarding the music. So this is an establishment that has been around for decades now, and with them and ASCAP and BMI, these are publishing societies that most artists, if you ask them, they don't know what the hell you're talking about. You understand? So I think the problem we have right now is not the type of music that is being produced, is the understanding, the knowledge of the business. Because to be honest, I can tell you, every entertainer where I reach out right now, they can tell you the struggles of marketing a good song. They have a lot of good songs, right? A lot of good songs, trying to get it out there, and it's a problem. But do the the 1 week song, that's what them put it now, because one time I usually 3 months, now it reached to 1 month now, a 1 week. Do the 1 week song and you're gone viral, and 1 week after a different thing. So the music right now, it can reach farther, but with right knowledge of the whole social media platform, how to utilize it, we can have some real international giants, but for now, it's just growing moderately. There's no big sparks in it right now.
Gotcha.
All right, let me interject. Can I interject for a minute?
No problem.
All right, like what Chalanda said, there's not much guidance in the music for the young and upcoming artists. Yes. But the thing is, we also have to look at the gatekeepers, or the so-called gatekeepers. Because once upon a time, people want to hear good music. And it was so important for you as an artist to put out a good music. But now, so long as you have your money, you can put out any amount of crap. And it works. And why I say gatekeepers is because when you have your money, you can get your music, no matter how crappy it is, you can get your music played just about anywhere because of the money. So at the end of the day, we can't even blame the artist because somebody can come up with some money a morning and say, yo, here you are. I'm just going to sing anything. I have my money. I can put it out there. I can't pay any amount of selector for push it, etc., this jacket, whatever. And it's going to get played because I have my money. So we can't even blame the artist them because at the end of the day, your money talk. No.
But isn't there a law against that? No?
All right, the law thing, really and truly, I think that law is rubbish. Why I think that law is rubbish? At the end of the day, if I am a selector, I'm an artist now, if I'm a selector and I'm going to get a product to market and run with, that's called a business, right? So at the end of the day, you have to structure it a particular way, not to abuse your power, right, regarding overcharging the entertainers, right? We understand we have to meet you halfway, but don't make it look like, say, yo, brother, you have to pay me this and that. If me can't find the money, you're not going to play my material, And then I would eliminate gatekeepers now. You know why I would put them aside? Because, as I said, we have social media. Social media right now is the biggest gatekeeper for me. Right? You can be the biggest thing tomorrow morning based on what you do today. Once it go viral, no gatekeeper, no radio DJ can stop you. Them actually go run down you. Them go try find the song. So instead of you approaching them go look for the song. Them go try find out who you be. Producers are go look for you. Look on Valiant and Valiant say catch it at Father, bam, bam, bam. That's all. Right? Viral. Right away, everybody, every investor, radio DJ, producers, everybody want to be a part of what he has to offer. You understand? So to me, social media right now, we as entertainers, we have to use up social media because it's there for us to use free. As a producer also, an artist can approach me and go up on them TikTok or them Instagram with 200 followers. You have to have an audience where we can work with, gotcha. Right? If you don't have an audience where we can work with, basically it's going to cost us more, right? You can have an audience and we put out a song, and that audience alone basically catapult the song and make some money to put back in your career. You understand? So working on an audience is important, and that's why we have to try to stay with the generation, because in music, what artists face most of the time is generation gap, right? Every year a different set of schoolers left school and who get pregnant after a while, they don't have no time to focus on our music or listen to our music, and so we have to try to find a way to stay within the reach of the young minds and other consumers, because every generation counts, but we have to stay with the young crowd as entertainers also.
Yeah man, definitely. And I agree with you. I mean, social media today really does play a vital role in artists in industry. Because, I mean, during the whole COVID, we had how many artists come out and they all did that from their home, as they say, on their laptop, their phone.
Business, many emerging business also.
There you go.
So we know that social media is powerful.
It is. And And another thing that you said that I really agree with, and I mean, as Remy said, you know, music is universal. And I immediately understood what she meant when she said, you know, we don't have enough artists. We
Yeah.
have a lot of people that can voice a song,
Yeah,
but we don't have enough artists.
We have enough artists, but we don't have enough artists that takes the business as a business.
Or even understand it.
So that's why them can't get that international level there. You know, so at the end of the day, we have the artists them, but them now put themselves together to be seen as this big giant. You know, so it's basically the same thing. But we have the talents, up to you, Corey. You as a host, I can put you in the studio and you sing 3 songs, 4 songs and whatever right now. And we do a little interview and do a photo shoot and we can structure that, we can create it. Right? So I can say that you have the talent, we have a lot of talent here. But what is the problem? Of people not take the thing serious and take it as a business and say, all right, then here we go on, boom. So the artists, yeah, them don't know how to conduct themselves.
Yeah.
You understand?
So we have a whole lot of quantity but no quality.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Exactly.
Remy, anything else to say?
Well, as you said, we have artists, but at the end of the day, quality.
Yeah.
Anything can bust nowadays, you know. You can
Yeah.
say anything can bust.
Yeah.
At the end of the
Anything
day,
can bust.
And at the end of the day, you can be putting out your good music, and nobody know how to feature you.
Them now see
You
you.
put out your good music,
Nah,
they're not
see
featuring
you.
you, and you come out and say about a crap, and you're going viral. But
Yeah.
in reality, you don't want to come out and say a crap when you know you're talented.
Exactly.
We want to put out good music for the world. So when you come out and put out 2 crap, you see by the time you put out the crap, you put out a good music, nobody even want to look for you again. Because
They
say,
know
what the
I
crap
see
you
it.
want to put out there, go on one next crap.
Yeah.
If you put out a good music now, because sometimes you want to like trick the game. You want to do something to come in.
And
but
funny
by the
enough
time,
now, you know, Remy, right? The funny thing about now is now we see corporate accept it.
Yes.
With corporate usually fight it and beat it down and ridicule it and everything. I'm surprised.
It's just a matter of time for you to realize that corporate is not actually corporate after all.
Yeah, to be honest, I feel like corporates, I use them little brain. Corporate like the little raunchy vibes.
They
you know.
like
I think it all boils down
Me
to the
know
same
I
social
like
media.
little raunchy vibes. You
Yeah,
know.
man.
You
When
know?
you follow, as you said, the social media thing, you know, when an artist put out the crap, as Remy says, and they see
And-
2,000, 15,000 growing people, then corporate will follow that because that they know are a trend. And that's what
True.
corporate follows.
Yeah, corporate follow the trend because from the trend can sell their product or their brand or whatever they are doing.
Exactly.
They are going to hop on it and whatever way they can find to basically fine tune and neat up the hardcore material where you have them go do it to make them brand look good and you know we know it go.
It's all about the business.
It's the business.
Yeah.
And we don't wrong them. If you see something that can move 50 more, 100 more, after he gets his commission or the entertainer gets his commission, why not? It's a business.
Exactly. And that's the important part about, you know, this music industry. The business part of it. It's
business
not
part.
just going in a studio and singing some
Yes.
lyrics that you wrote.
True.
It
True.
always comes down to the business.
That's the reason why a lot of what would you say, recycled music can go now because really and truly you can be singing garbage but you have that business personality and that business personality will carry you a far way no matter what you sing, say. Based on your knowledge of the business, it basically go keep you to the top.
Yes.
You understand? Just because business. The music is 90% business, 10% talent.
Definitely. You agree with that, Remy?
Well, somewhat. I can speak for myself as a female artist. It's very difficult for me as a female. It doesn't matter how talented I am, and it doesn't matter how crappy I come. It still make it difficult for me. As I said, because at the end of the day, I am a female.
In a male-dominated
And
industry.
that makes it very, very difficult because as a female in the industry, they will only sexualize you. And that's as far as it goes. And they will look behind your talent and they will shove your talent aside and say, oh, you look so sexy. What about your talent that you came with? You know what I mean? So you see, for me as a female, I can't tell them, I have a feeling of the music. me have it fit with the music.
Well,
Trust me what I
to be
say. And
honest,
even if you come out with a sexual song, I mean, the minute they decide, all right, listen, I was only using that sexual song for like comedy game, you know.
Yeah.
But right now, I want to sing some decent song because you want to tell the female them, so listen, it's not all about sex, but it come like it's hard to tell the female them, say it's not all about sex because this is what you have to do to get in the industry. So if you even come as a role model, trying to lead this generation of females, wrong bang. You can't do it because a sex you have to teach them both because that they want to hear. No matter where you come with, they don't want to hear it. I'm telling you. I'm experiencing that.
to be honest, if follow music, it make me mad.
I'm telling you that.
Right? So, you
I
see,
see
what
that.
me realize now with the music, you have to be fun with it. You know, you have to be fun with it.
It's not even fun anymore anyways.
Yeah, like,
Most
like
of it, it's not even
for a couple, all right, I've been fooling around music from a good while now. I'm 34 now and I did my first recording at the 8th grade, right? And most of the artists that reach out there, they reach out there because they have a free-spirited energy. As in, what I mean about that is they're not too clinical with their work. Right? So with me, you know, over the years, I realize I'm too clinical, I want this to be perfect, I'm too fussy. It's not that I do a photo shoot with me. I have to try to make everything perfect.
Yeah.
All right, I come and say, hold on, I put on my glass, me check. Too clinical. Sometimes we can just
Relax.
relax and let it flow. And then some things, the universe just basically put some things in front of you.
Agree.
You know, so most artists, a lot of artists, me say, have this ego thing, and I said, bro, calm down, you need to calm down. No, him no need to calm down. I mean, need to find one way how to have that ego there, because that ego, me see play in front of me so many times and catapult artists up top. Right? Ragging King, for example.
But if we can be honest, you know, if we really want to be honest as recording artists, most of the songs them with the clap right now, them can't lead nobody. They can't lead the generation. Them really. It can't. You see the female them. You can't tell the female them with a come up nothing. The younger females, you can't tell them nothing with their music them right now because everything is about sex. You know, suck some dick, get up. That's happiness right now, you know. That's our music there right now, you know. So you see all the people that try them best and all for raise all them, put them properly. It's impossible. Once upon a time you could have listened to some good music. You go through some depression or you go through some different type of vibe. You could have dropped for some good music. You could have dropped for some Elephant Man or some Beanie Man and get a good vibes. You know what I mean? I say, but right now, the way the things shift right now is like I say, the world gone back down, so you know, a stone age you got to go back
Sex
right now.
sells, eh?
Alright,
All right.
say, yeah, man.
All right, man.
So it's even hard to put out a good song right now because it come like you can't even catch no way. I'm telling you that. It's even hard to put out a good song because it come like, yo, it just go circulate right and yes and right and go back and this one. It done this so. Nobody don't want to hear it. I'm telling you. That's my personal experience.
Yeah. Well, you know, as we said, we have different experiences. Putting out good material, yes, you have it rough. People will overlook it. We see that. People will overlook it. And I think good music is out there now, right? But people are overlook it.
Yes.
You know, so I'm not going to say good music not out there.
It's out there.
Good music is out there.
Yes.
And I can say again, every entertainer will put out that garbage music have good material. And them try it already and it don't work with the people them. Some it work, some it don't. Right? So when most turn what them do, them tend to turn from the good material and start sing what them think the consumers them want hear, we go make them jump up and everything. And then when them get comfortable in it, them not showing some of the good song them in the mixing, and them just get too comfortable in the 1 week music, the recycled music. You know, so if you even go trick the people them to get them attention, give them some good material them too.
Definitely.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's why me have to, enough people them we bash Valiant, but me I tell you the truth. When I realize, remember when the politician come out and say, yo, like, you tell you them this and you tell you them that, what him do? Go to the drawing board, go into the studio, and him say, him sing him song, and direct it to the member of parliament and make them understand where I come from, and him when him do further, him drop some other reality song in it. Look how long we are fight, you call me a fighter. I understand when do him even though I do the trap song them, him still I tell the people them say, yo, we there so same way, you know. Right, but guess what? Them song them not big as the other ones them him do. And that is because of the generation. So some of the time the artist them is left to do
Quit. She just quit and throw in the towel.
It's a battlefield. Eh?
It
it's
is.
The industry is a battlefield.
It's just funny.
And if you're not strong enough, then you will falter.
You know, next thing though, you will see 6 months run out in the country. And a beer reality song, beer pain, beer sorrow, chronic law, version, everybody has sing beer pain and you feel 6 yes, a 6 month beer pain. My next 6 months, oh my God.
Rich again.
Rich. I tell you know, so the music kind of unpredictable. The listeners, the consumers, them unpredictable.
I mean, I think as Remy started when I said music evolves, it's ever changing and everything it moves forward.
Jamaican supporters of music, them really switchy. Yeah, may I tell you. The way I run a place today, right, and one artist sing one song tomorrow and then switch and start diss me.
It's true.
I mean,
right, look on the example. Look on Briscoe and Briscoe, the code. Code, ensure all of this and everybody, the whole Jamaica, ensure sell out everything, right? And Valiant come through. Pam, Valiant come through, man. You want to say people then drag Briscoe, you just say, no man, no, you just a jump to ensure a while ago. No, you me see a snap to ensure, no, you me see a do this, no. People them
I mean,
funny.
But sometimes change is good. Isn't it?
Yeah, change is
moving,
good, but
moving with the trends.
and change is the problem,
good.
you know. The people them switchy.
The people not sell out, man.
They sell you out quicker than food on the market.
Go sell out all you wonder, say, what did I do?
But I mean, it just goes back to the point that both of you made earlier. When you don't have that drive and that quality in your music, how do you hold your fans? When it's just a crap, as you said.
You have to give them more than music.
You have to.
You said that. You said that earlier on. It's not about just the music. You know, and that is something where me as an entertainer, I can surely say right now, I something will beat me because I'm talented. Enough of the hits them where artists them from the western region, but more them song the record, mix, master and everything. So what is the problem when me have? You know, me just give the people the music and they don't just want music. They want to see your life every day, in and out. Which by your sleep last night, which by your party, why you link, you which girl there, you understand? If you are parried, no killy. I saw them stay there and just fasting at people business. My God.
True. And there's some music there for sure.
Yeah. I mean, another thing that I wanted to discuss with you guys, you know, as recording artists, I mean, you both have experience in the field and you both have been in the music industry for a while doing your thing. Let's talk about these young artists and their live performances. I mean, how do you see all these young artists when you see them on stage? Not only do they sound different, but they can't perform.
This is a rough part now. All right, I work Sumfest 2015, right? And I don't bash nobody, but if you watch my Sumfest 2015 performance, people they're on YouTube. You can check 2016, 17 and skip out the year them we never keep. These performances where them artists do a joke thing. Right? Them not understand say it's a business. You have to rehearse. You have to rehearse. You have to intro your song them. Look on Killer Man. That's why sometimes you see Killer come out and Killer cuss, you know. And you see Beanie Man sometimes they say overdo it on stage, you know. Then if you look and realize and understand how the man they command a crowd, right? As veterans over the years where in a dance hall we are perform for people, them nobody no want to take no telling, right? You know, sing your song good, you know, pull the weight as where your song carry.
Yeah.
Right? A killer me get that from. Your song I go so. Right? And you this It's song now pull.
Yes.
You're there on stage, it's song now pull. You understand? If you have a bad man song, You have to know if you intro your song just like our selector would intro a song when he play it in the crowd. Right? You pull your weight of your song, a killer that, you will hear killer talk. And then you hear, man, a bad so we know in fish. You understand?
Yes,
Him
yes.
know if you pull the weight of him song them. Same thing with Beanie Man. Enough other artists stay so. Same way look on Sanchez as a singer. You understand? Them man they know if you deal with him crowd. You understand? Enough other good artists out the same way where them artists they were there about 30, 40 years ago. We as a younger generation, we have to do better. We have to do rehearsals, man. Practice to do DJ. If a DJ or if a bands get the thing together. Because it don't look good when we get bookings. I tell promoter some crazy money. All right, them are overcharged too. Our biggest problem this right now in our industry. Why no stage show now keep, no promoter can't book no artist. You get one song and you tell a promoter how much $1,000. Bro,
I mean,
for what? Can you pull the crowd?
If you feel like it work that then
No, you feel like you work, you damage yourself, you hurt the fans them more that want to see you sing that one song or two songs where you get, right? Them a do so much harm. The promoter get discouraged of keeping a stage show again. Them nobody want to work with you know. And when you do get bookings on a rider is ridiculous. You understand? You don't want 5 buckler NEC, right? Like,
no, 100 man.
Yo, 5 buckler NEC with a 100. All right, me nah go bash the entourage part. You know why me nah go bash the entourage part? An entertainer must be safe.
Yeah.
You understand? And it better him safe because me know say if something happen to Valiant or Bounty or and I say where him security there, where bag a man they always round him. On see a man go meet. Remember say we cannot please Jamaicans.
But I mean, when you look at all these, international stars, these big international moguls or the giants, as you would call them, you not see 100 man behind them.
Hey.
You will see 2 security and probably three of them friends, and they are right. And you have a flock of thousands of people who are rushing them and stuff like that, versus dancehall artists. Jamaican people
That's
run down.
You know, that's madness.
them
Look
stuff
at
there.
it. Look at it over there in the US. Within the last 5 years, you know how much entertainer is 6 feet under? Pop Smoke, Nipsey, what's the name?
Extension.
Yes, that youth. You have a host of other artists who just disappear because of gang violence, crime and violence, them lacking. You understand? Sometimes you don't have to be doing nothing to nobody and a man want to take your life.
That's true.
Jamaicans, we have to protect ourselves. Yes, me now say, sometimes it's ridiculous. When you want to reach at the stage show with 50 man and you expect a promoter for letting 50 man and how your gate go. Worse when you ask for this big rider with how much NEC and you want $1 million to come sing 2 songs. And I understand that. Sometimes they have to use them discretion and they have to know the people them where they have around them too. Because sometimes nobody know want to do the artist nothing. Sometimes you are par with some man where you just stigmatize yourself.
Show me your company.
Show me exactly. You understand? So I see that as a thing. Artists them need to work on them stagecraft man and stop overcharge the promoter them when you can't pull out the people then.
Alright, definitely.
Alright, my personal take on this is that the reason why I think the artists are locking in stage performance right now is because, alright, if you look on once upon a time when the artist performs in, you have all the artists them on one rhythm. You hold them back up on stage and perform. No, one artist on a rhythm. Him want to take on the stage. When you have like all 4, 5, 6 artists, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Capital, Vibes, hold them on one stage, on one rhythm, perform. It boosts you as an artist because you have company up there, so everybody can get to express themselves. The other day I was at some fest, and when I look, I see the whole of the art, the back then artists them. I don't even remember them names, but all of them was on the stage one time performing, and it was such a hype.
Unity.
It was such a hype because all of them are work on all the same rhythm them, this, that. So it was like such a hype. Nowadays, like one artist and female entourage, and you look at one next artist go up. But back then, even Spice Lady started, man, all them one time. I watched some old performances. All of them were on stage performing one time.
Yeah.
So now that not happen. So at the end of the day, that's going to make it lacking in performance because when you go up on a stage, you one as an artist, and you're looking at 3 million people, just exaggerating, looking at you alone on that stage. What you were planning to do, you must can't do it again, you know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But if Chalanda was there and me was there, and a couple of the artists was there, by the time I run out and I see my artist, they give me some forward, but I feel good in myself, and then when Chalanda go out, they better give me forward, but I feel good. But I just want artist up on stage now. I want one rhythm job, I want artist or tour artist up on the rhythm. What kind of style them this? So music I figure go, but so them thing they kind of make performances lacking. To me,
Gotcha.
that's my personal thing.
All right. I like how you go back a while ago.
Kind of short on time, so.
Yeah. I like how you go back like on that. I go touch one point because we can't blame artists alone. We can't blame producers alone. You see, our government, they play a critical role in all of this too. Let me tell you how, cut it short and spicy. Remember back then you usually have sound set up and artists take a mic and DJ same way as we say artists bungle up and rhythm same way, that are good vibes. But we usually have the sound system in the ghetto where the artists them mold them talent for them come up and practice and rehearse. Now you have to have permit to keep a session. You understand? You can't just set up a sound and play it go straight to certain hours. It go lock off. Right? So no proper workshop no did they our direction to help the artists them.
But you can't even blame the government all the way because the youth them not even know if you unite. As some of them tough, me not even know you, you don't know me. As I see me face tough, you face tough, a problem. By the time you take the mic, a problem. By the time me forget the mic, a problem. Because everybody now worry nowadays. So the artists them you can't even blame it all entirely on the government because the youth them not unite. What must the government do?
So I guess it all comes down to the unity of the entertainment industry nowadays versus back then. But great pointers. Really appreciate it, Remy, Chilando. You know, before we go, we want to hear, you have any positive words to say to all of the young female artists out there that know how hard it is to go in the industry as a female? What kind of advice
all right,
would
so
you
I
have
just
to
want to say, music has changed big time. It has changed, but it don't mean your talent changed. It don't mean say your spot not the feel. Because there are certain things that going on in the industry, like the whole gatekeeper business, like we are keep on doing a kick off winning them out. We are going, you know, we're going in regardless of what's going on. So yo, you see, if you have a talent in music, not nobody stop you or prevent you. And we understand that the industry kind of changed, but you still have your talent, not change. Come see and where? There, yeah, man, do we have to do? I thing go. Music never stop.
Awesome. Chilando, your positive words to the youth some out there, following in your footsteps, following in all the great footsteps coming up in the music industry.
You would just learn the business, go and do the right, you know, educate on yourself regarding the business, you know, own the masters, put in the work, use up social media, you know, that's it for me right now. Yeah man, check out Chilando Silk Bass collab same way. Check out the new album coming up soon and check out the shows them over there on social media, Chilando Music, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Big up.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, so please to check out Remy Ice music. For all who know Remy Ice, big up on yourself. And for all who don't know yet, tune into Remy Ice. You don't know, say, yo, I be a bit bad single. Oh, there me I say, tight kitty wine, tight kitty wine, tight kitty wine. Get like that, you got that tight kitty wine. Look and smack the man now left there. Tight kitty wine, that mother of your extend. Turn up and brave, when he extend. When he long till he bend. Watch them on Remy Ice right there, so. All social media platform, you can find Remy Ice, RHEMIIICE, Remy Ice. Right this so.
Oh, you mean. That's it. Before you go, people, Chilando, have a look at humor segment, right? I'll throw a question to you. If you could have any one superpower, what would it be?
Fly, man. I don't fly around the world, man. When I don't fly, brother, I swear.
Let's say you want to fly.
Good man,
How you
what's
mean?
good?
How you
Fly.
mean?
What's good?
Boss, say you want to fly. All right. Remy, what would you bring if you could take one item to a deserted island?
What would I bring? I would bring my. What would I bring? I would bring my water. I don't know. I can't live without my water. I bring my water.
Best you can do, water.
Yeah.
Really?
A deserted island.
May I look for
I'm gonna
ears to
survive
say our
without my
phone.
water.
That's
know?
one
Phone.
phone. I mean,
phone.
if on a deserted island, you're going to need a phone.
If you're on a
if you-
deserted island,
Who you
you
gonna-
can use bamboo, coconut go there, banana go there, right?
No signal not gonna be there. You don't need a phone.
That's our next thing.
No signal gonna be there if you've lost the Desert Island.
Check for Elon Musk satellite, man. You
The woman them love them phone. I expect them phone. They carry, you know.
Boy, you know, me I expect you to say the road still, but that's how you go. That's for another day.
That's why I say she have bamboo. You're not pick up over there.
I get you. But you know, people, it's been another episode of Bar Chat. I want to say enough respect to the man China and enough respect to the lady Remy Ice.
Yeah.
I know recorded artists inside of Jamaica, Montego Bay. I want to big up the place same way. I want to big up Casamigos, you know, product of Red Stripe right here in Montego Bay, you know. So big up on yourself. Check us out next week. Brand new panelist, brand new topic. This has been your boy MC Stigma. I want to say peace and love. Watching yourself on the streets. And love is the word, so we spread it, right? Big up.